Yes.
Why has it become so confusing, I guess, of like what we can and can't do?
Well, why? So the question is, you're talking about particularly that the churches that tend to be more legalistic, and then there's and try and follow after the Old Testament, and then there's the churches that are like, yeah, no, that's for back then. Well, it's because basically the same spirit that was deceiving them is the same spirit that is deceiving people today. And just because you're a Christian doesn't mean that you can't be led astray. That's why you need to be in the Word and you need to be in prayer, because and that's why I mean, if Christians can be deceived, then Paul wouldn't have written Ephesians 6 to put on our spiritual armor and protect ourselves. So we have that spirit of deception, right, that is leading them back into bondage. And you look at, I mean, just look at the average believer that is in a highly legalistic church. Are they happy? I haven't run into too many that are smiling and free. No, it creates. There's a bondage that's created, or maybe they're happy for a little bit because they think that following the externals are making them more holy. But all it does is what it does. And Paul talks about this. This is why Galatians is really good, because it addresses that particular issue. So when you really learn, get through all the chapters of it, and you really understand the argument, then you can really attack that issue. Not attack the person, that's in the bondage, but you can understand it. That's why Paul wrote Galatians, is because he foresaw not just what was happening to them, but it's still happening today.